Alright, hey guys, so here is the second video, I mean, this 9-inch Dayton oscillating table fan. I got this fan at the auction for $3, and this is the third video on it because this is the second video on it because I do love this fan a lot. This fan is one of the older fans I have. It's not the oldest one though. I'll give you guys a close-up look of the fan right now. There's the badge, Dayton. It's got nice blue blades. It's a 9-inch fan in diameter. And I like how the blades are transparent. Here is the bottom with the switch and the blue sticker. It's got a cord. Whoops. Okay. Here is the left side, right side, and the back. Oscillation. It's really hard to push down on it. It's got the same sort of venting, of course. This fan would usually be modeled 2154, but it's a different model number. So yeah. So I got this fan for $3 at an auction, and it had some issues when I got it. I actually had 3 issues. One being is that it made a horrible noise. When I got it, I took it apart just to test it and to clean it. And then before I put it back together, I just tested it, and it made the horrible screeching noise that you would get with dry bearings. So I had to give this fan a lot of oil. Number 2 is that the spinner nut would not screw on properly. I mean, it would screw on without the blade, but as soon as you put the blade on, it would not screw on properly. And that is because the blade was not being pushed back all the way. And it actually was. It was being pushed back all the way, and there was no threading. There was no, and all the threads were out. So therefore the spinner nut would be able to screw on, but it didn't screw on for me because the blade was not pushed back, except and the reason it's on right now is because we had to put a bit of, my dad helped me out with this fan, so we had to put a bit of tape on the shaft in between, and also in the shaft hole with where the blade is, so that the spinner nut would actually stick to the blade. And it's actually loose right now. I'll go ahead and just take the grill off so you guys can see it. Alright, so there's one clip right here. Let's see if I can remove that. I think this just pops out like that. Wait, hold on. Sorry about the background noise, it's just under yard work, and instead of a lawnmower, it's a weed whacker. So there's one, and let's get the other one out. This one goes on the other side. Like this. There we go. Yep. And then now we should just be able to lift these clips off. There we go. And it's off. And sure enough, this is loose. And that's the only reason why it's on there. I'm not gonna take it apart any further, but you're gonna just have to trust me that it's it's loose. And also, when I was putting it back together, I noticed that the shaft hole where the blade was damaged. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it or not, but you can kind of see like a little bit of plastic missing on there. It should not be like that. You can see the shaft is exposed, but it still grips onto the shaft using the little roll pin that's on the shaft, and it works, and it still runs just fine. I'm keep screwing it on, and it's not tightening. So therefore, it's just gonna stay loose like that. But the fan still works without it. And to put the grill back on, I'm just gonna lay the fan on its back. 2 holes here. There's 1 hole on this side. And let's put the other hole on the other side too. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. So there's, I don't think there's a way to put it back on, so make sure to do this one-handed. So there's 1 tab on that side. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work, y'all. Actually, okay. I think I have an idea. Again, I apologize for the background noise. It's almost there. There we go. Now just to put the clips on here, make sure it's on like this. Let's put this on. Wait, okay, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be this little hook thing right here. That's supposed to go on one of the grill wires. I think it's supposed to go on the other way. Yeah, let's put it on the other way. Let's put it on the back. Let's put it... Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's put it on this side. Okay. Okay, there's one, and let's go to the bottom and do the other one. And this one, it has to be on the other side. So this plastic hook thing on here has to be at the back. So I'll just do that real quick. There we go. Okay, that's done. That took forever. But now I'll go ahead and start the fan up. We'll do stationary and then oscillation. And this is one of the reasons, and this is another issue. Now, here comes another issue with this fan. I'll go ahead and start it up on low. And you're gonna hear that it makes a scratching noise. Actually, I forgot that you take this grill off again, because I know it was a pain to take off in the first place, but yeah, let's. I'm just gonna leave the clips on there so that I don't have to deal with putting them onto the grill. I think I have to lay it down again just to do the bottom one. There we go. And take this off like that. And then you have to trust me on this. There's just a tiny bit of like not like this type of play where I'm moving the blade in and out. It's where I move the blade up and down. If there's play like that, then it will make that noise and it won't spin. So yeah. And now we have a leaf blower outside. I apologize for that. Let's take this off again. Hold up. Alright, let's put the grill back on again. This is gonna take another, like, who knows, another, like, 5 minutes? I don't know. Let's, I'll do this one, like this, for example. I'll try to do this myself. Okay, one is engaged, one hole on that side. And we'll do the other one on this side, too. There we go. 2 holes on that side right there. And we'll put one of the cage clips on the top. Okay. And we'll put this thing in the front here. Jeez, that thing is loud. Okay, it needs to be on the other way because that doesn't seem like it's right. Okay, now let's put it on, and now let's take. Okay, so this is the top like hook thing is at the front. Like I said earlier, we have to make sure the bottom one is at the back. So let's put it on. Okay, that it just came undone again. That is not good. Let's put this thing on the back here. And let's make sure that's closed shut. There we go. Alright, so with that being said now, I'll plug the fan back in. And we'll turn on low again. I guess it just makes the horrible noise, so yeah. In fairness, it's actually blowing a pretty decent breeze for just a 9-inch fan. And other than that, scratching looks very quiet too. This is why I do love this fan a lot. There's low, putting out a pretty decent breeze. I might have to give it more oil, but overall, I'm not going to take the blade off because it's going to be a pain to get back on. And we will bring the fan up to high now. Whoops. I always forget that this, and actually the switch, remember, it was really hard to turn. Friend, if I did put some oil in it, and actually, I didn't expect it to work. Probably because it was just after like a few seconds, but it worked. It actually works with a pretty reasonable amount of force. Anyway, there's high speed. I actually did try taking this knob out to oil it. I put some of the machine oil on it, so yeah. There's also the sound of the switch scraping. Oh, I forgot that this thing is turned on. I have to put it on. There we go. There's on high. Blowing a lot of air on high, actually. Now we'll go ahead and change it back to low. And we'll engage the oscillator. Let's just slow down and speed up on oscillation for some reason. And we will go ahead and bring the fan up to high speed. Oops. Alright, well, anyway, so there is my 9-inch Dayton oscillating fan. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.